So there's a new Anaconda movie out this Christmas, but it's not actually a remake. Instead, it's a comedy where Jack Black and Paul Rudd play middle-aged guys who love the original Anaconda film so much that they decided to remake it themselves. They head out in the jungle with barely any budget to shoot their passion project. The joke is that while they're making a movie about a fake giant snake, a real giant snake shows up and starts hunting them. Think of it like 21 Jump Street, taking an old property that wasn't a comedy and turning it into one. The cast also includes Thandiwe Newton, and it's directed by the same guy who made The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The main issue is simple. If you watch the trailer, you've already seen the whole movie. Every joke, every plot twist, every major moment is packed into those 2.5 minutes. There's one scene in particular where I was sitting in the theater thinking I already know how this ends because the trailer showed it. All the surprise was gone. Beyond that, the movie can't figure out what it wants to be. It jumps between being a buddy comedy, a monster movie, and a behind-the-scenes filmmaking satire. It needed to pick one direction and stick with it instead of trying to do everything at once. I laughed a few times, but nothing really landed hard. These characters are supposed to have grown up watching Anaconda together as kids in 1997, but Jack Black and Paul Rudd were already 28 years old in 1997. They were full-grown adults making Hollywood movies, not kids with camcorders. It's funny in a way that they didn't intend. The movie would have worked better with younger actors who could actually pull off that broke millennial chasing a dream type energy. Instead, we have actors in their 50s trying to act like scrappy underdogs, and it just feels weird. There's humor in watching older folks refuse to give up on their dreams, but the movie itself doesn't lean into that angle. It pretends they're still young. At the end of the day, Anaconda is a movie you'll forget about instantly. I watched it this afternoon and I'm already struggling to remember specific scenes. The comedy doesn't hit often enough, Thandiwe Newton barely gets anything to do, and the whole thing feels like a Christmas release that studios throw out when they know they can't compete with the bigger movies. At 90 minutes, it's not long, but somehow it feels longer than it is. Also, if you enjoyed this review, please consider subscribing. It really helps out. But have you seen the new Anaconda? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Thanks for watching.